Axhton.
What's up, it's Axhton. I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't been active, but now I'm back. I'll be showing you guys this Pooh Shiesty piano type beat that I made. To start off, I got piano from Arteria, and for these type of beat, you want to put in like a minor scale and around 140 or 130 BPM. On the end of each bar on the bass line, I put a note on there that's one note apart in the scale, so it makes it sound darker and more evil to it. And on the top line right here, you can see that the notes are working its way down the scale. In the middle, the notes are arpeggiating up, so it just adds like a cool little melody and tone to it. Next, I copy and pasted the piano part and put into a ARP in Electro X. And for the mixing on the ARP, I cut it off like how I usually do for pads. You'll see later in the video once I get to there. So I cut off the treble and cut off the low ends. I also got a crystallizer on there. I got another EQ just to take off some of the bad frequencies. Next, we got pad. I copy and pasted the chords and put them in a pad from Electro X. I put EQ, same thing as I said earlier, cut the lows and high ends off of it. I also took an EQ and boosted the mids a little bit, ducked down some of the high ends. Next, we got orchestra string sound from SRX Orchestra. For this melody, I just put EQ, cut the low and high ends off of it. Moving on to drums, we got crash. We got a rim for the snare. Next, we got perk. And for the open hats, I put it right where the 808 hits. Most of the time right here are going to be where the 808 hits, and it just gives it a bounce to the whole drum pattern. We got second open hat. And for this type of beat, people are going to use like a Zay 808 or a Spins 808. Either way, most 808s are just going to be a modification of those. Here's the 808. Next, we got some kicks. A lot of producers nowadays say kicks are dead. They don't use kicks at all in their beats. If you use kicks and you want to use kicks, go ahead and do that. I always use kicks just because I feel like it makes it hit harder and it knocks. So keep that in mind when you're producing. You want to make the beat for yourself and how you would like it first. And that goes with anything in producing. You want to experiment, find your own sound. Just do whatever you like, be creative with it. There's no rules in beat making, honestly. Next, we got hi-hats. And how I mix my hi-hats, I usually cut the low ends off of it, and I always throw some effect tricks on there. Just in my beat, I always use effect tricks, so it just became a thing for me. And for the master channel, always throw in a soft clipper and boost up the mids a little bit and boost up the high ends and a little bit of the low ends on the parametric EQ. It just makes the clap and hi-hats a little bit sharper, and it gives the mid-tone and bass a little bit more boost to it. That's basically the beat. I hope you guys like it. Make sure you check out the other tutorials we have on this channel. Make sure you check out my YouTube and my personal Instagram down in the link below. We got a bunch of stuff dropping pretty soon, so make sure to check all that out. And here's the beat.
Axhton.